Subscribe to our YouTube channel for the latest updates. Tropical storm Elsa has strengthened slightly over Virginia today and is quickly heading towards the mid-Atlantic coastline, expected to emerge off the mid-Atlantic coastline tomorrow as a tropical cyclone. We currently have it at 36.8 degrees north, 77.4 degrees west, and it has winds of 50 miles per hour and a pressure of 1,004 millibars, and it's quickly moving northeast at 21 miles per hour and is expected to really accelerate even further, just like it was almost in the Eastern Caribbean. It does have a CDPS rating of 2 for New England, as impacts are likely to be widespread, including strong winds and heavy rainfall, producing flooding in New England. Stage 2 means that significant impacts are possible, really all widespread, as I said, across New England. The wind fields are looking like this: 140 nautical miles to the southeast quadrant, and that's it. The National Hurricane Center, last I checked, don't seem to think it will gain tropical storm force winds in any other quadrants as long as it's a tropical cyclone. Here's the current distances. These are likely out of date. It is 41 miles from Richmond, Virginia, 43 miles from Norfolk, Virginia, 128 miles from Washington, D.C., 300 miles from New York City, and 485 miles from Boston, Massachusetts. And that tropical storm warning you can see down on the bottom of your screen is in effect. It goes from North Carolina all the way almost to Maine, as we do expect this to remain a tropical cyclone off the coast of Massachusetts and Maine. The current intensity estimates: National Hurricane Center and Force 13 were agreeing on 50 miles per hour. The two satellite estimates of SATCON and AMSU, 60 miles per hour. Our current forecast cone makes a landfall in Long Island, New York within the next day or 12 hours, really, at 50 miles per hour, and you can see weakening as it turns extratropical over Canada. There's the current watches and warnings, really only warnings. You can see that tropical storm warning covers all the way up to pretty much the New Hampshire, Massachusetts border. You saw the excessive rainfall outlook courtesy of the Weather Prediction Center, and there's key messages there. There's a Spanish version on that at hurricanes.gov. The current sea surface temperature is not looking too favorable where it's going to come off the coastline, which is why we don't expect much strengthening at all. I wouldn't be surprised if this weakens over the course of the next day, and it is expected to become extratropical before entering Canada. The current HWRF wind and rain swath, these are outdated from about 8 in the morning. You can see it's really putting a bullseye around New York City, around 4 to 8 inches of rain there. Let's hope that does not happen. The multi-mile diagnostic comparison, generally intensity estimates keeping this steady around 40, maybe 45 knots. Wind shear is about to rise significantly above 45 knots by the time you get to the 11th. Sea surface temperatures are going to be dropping off a rock as it races northeast, and the mid-level relative humidity will be entering a downtrend after tomorrow. Here's the current imagery, close-up sandwich imagery. You can see it's still got pretty good convection, producing heavy rainfall across the mid-Atlantic. We could see some flash flooding from this, as you saw in the excessive rainfall outlook. Here's a zoomed-out look at Elsa. You can see a front approaching from the west. That is helping not only accelerate the system, but also helping its extratropical transition as it finally goes away and we can finally say goodbye to Elsa. We'll keep you updated on Elsa for whatever it does in New England, and we'll keep you updated on future tropical cyclones.